Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Insight Show here on January 23rd, 2014, here on madhousetv.com. But you already know that, right?
That's right. And if nothing else, at least you'll know when you tune in at 8 o'clock on a Thursday night on your computer that you'll get the right date and time.
Now that was funny.
All right.
Yeah. We're hoping we're gonna have a interesting night here tonight. I think. What I'd like to do is reminisce.
Reminisce. We're going to reminisce.
Talk about us. I think the people out there might want to know a little bit about us. But hopefully, with a little luck tonight, we will have a comedian just to break things up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I know the weather has been. For those of you that don't live on Long Island who are watching us, we had a foot of snow yesterday, the day before, and like most of the country, we're in a deep freeze right now. So
yeah, everywhere.
People are staying home, which is actually a wise thing, okay, especially since they can watch on their computers.
And we're the ones who are not wise.
That's right. We're the ones that came out.
And our crew would like to say hello to
Tommy and Janine are here. Yeah, Tom, Mar, and Janine Zarrilli are here tonight, helping us out as always in the studio, under their fine control and direction.
And I think if we do have the comedian, if he's able to make it down here tonight, it's going to be Mike Dillon.
Hopefully Mike can get out here.
Yeah, it'd be nice. We can have a little reminiscing with him as well.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'd like to talk about our musical careers and where we're going and where we've been. And,
yes, it's been an interesting, non-famous, infamous. But we've had a lot of fun over all these years.
Yeah, I myself, I go back as well as Joe. You know, interesting thing about Joe, Reverend Joe, is that how we met is one thing. He was in my Sweet Sound band as the trumpet player of my group, which was his group as well, obviously. And we did that for a lot of years. And we're going to show you some video clips of that, too. But before that, when I actually met Reverend Joe, was when I was singing with a group called Champagne with Chuck Curie.
Yes, that's right.
Chuck is a very good friend of yours.
Right. I've known Chuck for 40 years now.
Wow. Well, back then, I guess you knew him.
And I'm not that old. So.
You must have known him about 20 years then, because that's I guess it was I joined, well, I always had Sweet Sound band, but then I took a hiatus.
You took a break.
I took one of those breaks, and I joined up with Champagne. I was their lead singer for a couple of years. And lo and behold, one day I'm sitting in having a cup of coffee with Chuck, and this guy comes in. His name is Joe, and we got to talk. And incidentally, Chuck Curie is also a minister. So it became an interesting night for that, and he introduced me. And the next thing you know, we became friends, and later best friends, and became part of every aspect of my musical career from that point forward.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Been with
a lot of stuff.
And then finally ending up in the Bob Knight 4, John Roper in the Bob Knight 4, where I sang with Joe for
about 8
years or so. Yeah. And lo and behold, I'm no longer with John Roper in the Bob Knight 4. However, Reverend Joe is still with the Bob Knight 4, and you're going to see them on this Insight show because we're still friends and everything is good. And
we hope to have the Bob Knight 4 on again sometime in the near future. All right, there's some new music that they're working on, and we'll have that ready, and we'll bring it to you as soon as it's ready to come out.
Yeah, you'll meet this new gentleman by the name of Rich.
Yeah, Richie Lana is the new lead vocalist in the group, and he's getting up to speed on his parts, and he's doing well. So hopefully before too long, we'll have the group ready for public consumption once again.
Public consumption, yes.
You like that?
So all that stuff is coming up as we speak, but we have a whole bunch of video clips of all kinds of things.
We do.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have anything with Champagne, although I should have talked to Chuck because we did a show at UL's, what's the name of that thing? It's 3 initials, or 4 initials.
I don't know.
JC something.
There's all kinds of musical acronyms out there. You got to be a little more specific.
UL.
Well, you did the show with Chuck, whatever this was.
J.A.? I don't think
Oh.
of But we do have that on video, but I didn't get it from him.
All right, well, one day we'll get that from, I'll talk to Charlie and we'll
Although
get
I
that
did
from
look
him.
really, I remember watching it and thinking to myself how mad I looked. I looked
Yeah.
like I was mad singing.
Okay,
So that happens too.
that would be appropriate on a place like Madhouse TV.
So I tell you what, before, normally I would say after the monologue, that type of thing, I would get up and sing a
Da-da-da-da.
song.
Okay, well,
Right? But I think what I'll do right now is, Janine, can I throw you a curveball and have you put on a video clip? Would that be okay? Our first video clip. This is going back to, matter of fact, you'll recognize the guy who's introducing us. This is at the Patchogue Theater, 2004 with the Sweet Sound Band. And tell me if you know who's introducing us at this point.
okay, here we go, 2000.
We're all set to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome right here, ladies and gentlemen, the Sweet Sound Band.
All right, that was Sweet Sound Band. That was Helene.
Jean Marie.
Yeah, Jean. You say it.
Yeah, Helene, Jean Marie, and Camille, and
Yes.
Dennis up in the front.
Right.
See, I remember them.
I remember, I just couldn't say it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these commercial words. Don't go away.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful frame prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
She just did it. Hey,
Okay,
hello,
we're
back.
back. As you can see, Reverend Dennis is standing there, and he's holding his microphone in his hand. It
That's the
means
microphone.
He's going to sing a song for us. Hallelujah. Well, as a matter of fact, that's the name of the song.
Hey, you can call
gonna
in,
sing.
incidentally. So
Hallelujah. So,
wait till after the song, though.
all right. Did you bring the band?
Yes, I'm waiting for the band to
Okay.
cue up. Put the cigarettes out. All right. Sit down and enjoy it. One, two. All right, we'll be getting there shortly. You can call us at 631-699-7999. Yep, it's coming out. Heard there was a secret chord that David played and pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? I tell you, let's go from the top, right from the top. I gotta hear it right from the top, or otherwise I'm kind of screwed. Yes, lovely. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. Saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your thorn, cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 Maybe I've been here before. I know this room, I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold night, it's broken. Hallelujah. 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 There was a time you let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show it to me, do ya? Remember when I moved you in, the holy dark was moving too, and every breath they drew was hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I know there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to shoot at someone who outdrew you. It's not a cry you can hear at night, it's It's not someone who's seen the light. It's a cold man, it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much for applauding out there. I hear you.
Yeah, where did you find that one?
It's something I've heard for a long, long time. I changed a little bit of the words. Because at the end of the song actually says, I don't know if I believe in God, that type of thing, which I had to change, obviously.
Right.
But it's a beautiful song. It gets a little crazy with the lyrics, so I tied you to a kitchen chair.
Yeah, I'm wondering what some of this was about. I'm like,
it's like, oh, okay, what do we do with that?
you know, she broke the throne.
Yeah, I mean,
You have to go out and buy another toilet. I couldn't make much sense out of some of the lyrics. The hallelujahs I understood.
Yeah, that was.
But
that was
I think
good.
in a different context from what I'm used to, but nonetheless.
Well, speaking about that, let's not forget our theme.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to, we always
remind everybody. Yeah.
that the theme of our show is from that George
Yeah,
Burns
from
movie.
the George Byrne movie, Oh God.
And then later, Oh God, You Devil.
That's right.
Made a couple of them. And that was to thank God.
That's right. And we thank God every day.
And we thank God every day also.
That's right.
So getting back to this other thing here,
One other thing.
we were talking about
The band.
the bands.
That's right.
And we talked about, that was at Patchwork Theater in 2004. And
Remember
unfortunately,
that.
we don't have a lot of them on film.
Yeah, I know. It's sad.
Yeah. But we
But
did
that was
have-
quite a day. That was as I recall, I think that was the very first show that we did that was done there in the Patchogue Theater in honor of the guys that are fighting over in Afghanistan and Iraq after 9/11, 2001. The show was put together, and
we had Vietnam vets. We had
yeah,
all kinds of people.
all veterans from even within our own group. Ralph, our bass player at the time, sadly had passed away.
And he was in uniform.
But he had his uniform still fit him all those years later, and Ralph was there with us that day and performing as as wonderfully as he always did on his bass. He was tremendous.
Oh man,
And
what a great guy.
but all the other men and women that were in the armed forces that were there that day representing their particular branches of the service, it was quite a remarkable day.
We pulled up in that big stretch Hummer,
Yeah.
and it looked like a big clown car.
It did.
We were all the
We
soldiers
had 11
came
people
over.
coming out of the back of the car.
Yeah, plus I don't know who else, but there was.
Yeah.
But look, it was funny to see all of us 11 people in the group piling out, and the soldiers were standing there opening the doors for us, and they drew a salute to us. It was an amazing.
It was quite a thing, and the other groups that performed there that day as well were also fabulous. And again, it was really a huge shout out from all of us to everybody in the armed forces who's
It was
serving the country that day.
It was a
at that
charitable
time.
event as well, and we raised a lot of money.
That's right. A lot of money was raised that day at that event for the families and for the cause and for different veterans organizations that day. And it was a rousing success, from that standpoint. And also, again, like I said, it was really a first shout out to everybody who was out there fighting on our behalf and for us and for our way of life in a very unfriendly part of the world at the time.
Very big turnout. It was a wonderful thing. Matter of fact, the second video you're going to see in a second or so is featuring Camille Rotolo, or Camille Saturday, I should say.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I guess it speaks for itself. And remember, you can call in at our phone number is 631-699-7999. We'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you're enjoying the show or not. But here we go with back at Patchogue Theater in 2004, featuring Camille Saturday on female vocalist, and the Sweet Sound Band.
Very good.
50s for you. Here we go.
Okay, that
All
was
right.
Camille Saturday leading the Sweet Sound Band and
She
a
now
very
sings-
special version of Maybe.
She now sings with a very major group.
Yeah, Risky Business.
Risky Business.
Very good.
And Ralph and I, all of us were all back then the groups were big, Sweet Sound Band and
Yeah.
Ralph's band and all that stuff. And Ralph moved to Florida, I believe. And Eddie, the baritone bass singer, sweetheart of a man. I really like that guy. But he took over the reins, I think, of Risky Business, and he added a few people. And
I have to
and
get out
Camille.
and see them one night.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was so good. And they were very respectful. They announced me when I was out there. It was really nice.
Right. So what else we doing?
Oh, we got lots of stuff. But I want to just bring that up, that she's singing with them.
Uh-huh.
And do you remember I can't remember what, remember the saxophone player we had that played Barry sax and stuff like that, Donna?
Yeah, Donna Schwartz. Yeah, she's very good.
We were out there doing a show, and we were doing that. There was a show that you guys did in Eisenhower Park. Gloria Gaynor show. You can say it loud. It's okay. You can hear you.
Yeah. A disembodied voice is.
Right, and that was Tommy in the background, incidentally. She came up, and I'm looking at her, and I said, she looks familiar. I said, do you have a sister? And she says, no, Dennis, it's me.
Way to go, Dennis.
And she's there with she's with some major groups.
Yeah,
Playing
she's doing
sax.
well.
And she was a
very
great,
good. Yeah.
great, oh, she could read like
She
crazy.
was a tenor sax player when I joined the group.
Huh? Well, she was with me. A lot of people who have joined the Sweet Sound Band went on to bigger and better things,
That's
as
right.
did we.
Yeah, we have the inside show.
She played baritone sax. We also had Lou with us, Lou Saxton, who was
Yeah,
her
Lou
mentor,
was great. Yeah.
who also died of cancer.
Another guy that died too young. Wow.
Well, there you go. See that now? Is that not a small world or what? See how it's a big
Yeah.
circle.
That's right. So what's up next?
Well, we had to skip over one because we couldn't get it downloaded.
All right.
Unfortunately, the really nice ones you mentioned before, it's not on there either. But,
All right. Well, we have other nights we can do those.
we did this as because this was on the Patchogue Theater, and it was done because of what it was for. We decided to do a little Boogie Woogie Pickleboy, and it was done by the three lovely ladies.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. So with no further ado, we'll give you that one.
And
too.
they were in uniform.
Yes.
They had some They had borrowed some uniforms from some of the guys that day. And again, that was quite a show. That was a Mickey B promotion.
Right.
Mickey B put that whole show together with all those different acts and the groups and got everybody involved. All he had to do was mention it. And I'm sure, I know, as Dennis did with the Sweet Sound, he just put his hand up right away and said, yeah, sure, we'll do it. And I'm sure every other group that was there that night did the same thing. They all jumped up.
We
It
brought
was a
5 or
great cause, and Mickey did a great job putting that show together.
Ah, I hear a phone ringing.
Uh-oh.
This is
A
great.
live telephone call.
Ellen.
Go right ahead, young lady.
He said to call in.
No, he didn't. This is a fan.
So this is Ellen.
Hi, Ellen. I know. You want him to bring milk home? Okay.
How are you doing tonight, my darling? That's right. Ellen's usually here with us, but she couldn't be with us tonight because she had to rearrange her sock drawer or something.
You're breaking up.
You should turn your computer down, Ellen, because you're getting a delay.
Okay, so I'll shut it. Okay, I did.
Okay. I said, you were going to be here tonight, but you had to stay home and rearrange your sock drawer.
This is not what I'm doing. I'm watching American Idol.
Oh. You're supposed to be watching us.
I am, but I got a delay, it said.
No, just because you have a delay doesn't mean you have to wait before you answer. Just answer.
I didn't understand. Very nice show,
Thank
boys,
you.
men.
That's
All
another
right.
group, but okay.
Well, we'll let you go. Have a great night, sweetheart. I'll talk to you later
Yes.
after the show.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
not too late, though.
All right.
Okay.
Enjoy
Goodbye,
American
Ellen.
Idol.
Bye, everybody.
Have a great
Bye,
night.
honey.
You too, bye.
All right.
Well,
that-
we got a
that's the one
call.
call.
All right, let's go back to the Sweet Sound Band.
All right, Sweet Sound Band 2004, Patchogue Theater of the Mickey B extravaganza. And this was You know, we never did. I always hated that I didn't do this. I never announced the guys in the band on that whole show. I mean, little clips I had, little that, but we had Irv Berner on lead guitar.
Right.
If you want to say hello to him, he's in Huntington over there in the
And
Sam Ash.
Yeah, he's one of the bosses over there at Sam Ash in Huntington. And if
Right.
you need a guitar, he's the man to see.
And we mentioned Richie, our saxophone.
Yeah, Richie Bordenero, Richie B, passed away.
Those pictures
way
are
too
right
young.
there of our guys right there
Yeah.
in our group,
Orlando Gonzalez was our alto sax player.
who is still hanging in there.
Yeah, that's right. Pete Mora was our keyboard player.
And I don't know what he's doing now.
He's still playing the piano.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And
Jerry Ricky.
yeah,
Can't forget
Jerry Ricky was our drummer. Yeah.
He was the one standing up in the back.
Yeah.
What a drummer he is. He's got his own group, Trick Shot.
Yeah, they're very good also.
They do all 80s music and stuff like that.
Right, and they'll be doing a singles dance. I think this weekend I saw something on.
Dance Without Partners or something like that?
No, it's they have their own organization that does that, and I think they call it Contemporary Singles, and they'll be doing a dance. I think this Saturday in Ronkonkoma at the Clarion, formerly the Holiday Inn. So if you want to see Trick Shot live, there's an opportunity to do it because Jerry's a DJ and he also has the band come up as well. So that's a lot of fun.
Fun guy.
But Jerry was our drummer in the Sweet Sound Band. And
And
we
then-
had Jean Marie and Helene with the other vocalists, and they sang backup and they sang some leads as well. And I think you'll enjoy hearing them perform this Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. It was always a lot of fun for us to do. And,
You'll hear Joe on this too with the trumpet.
Well, you'll hear the whole horn section. So,
Yeah, but you get to do a lead there.
uh,
Meanwhile, this you're going to get to hear the three girls singing, which is awesome.
that's right. Yeah, it was fun.
We give you now Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
You know, back in the day, we had the Andrews Sisters, and they did this little number, and it was so good, and Bette Midler did it. So now instead of the Andrews Sisters, you have the Sweet Sound Band Sisters going to come up to do a little song. That's the Sweet Sound Band Sisters. Let me do one song.
All right.
All right, that was good. Yeah.
As Mickey B would say, oh, yes. Oh,
That was
yes.
good. I
Oh,
remember that.
yes.
That was a lot of fun.
We're going to go right to our next song here because it's a little bit of a long one. It's one of my favorite songs in the whole wide world.
I thought this was the favorite song in the whole wide world.
Well, they're all my favorite songs.
Yeah, I suppose.
But this one is my favorite, and it was an arrangement that I came up with based on a couple of different versions, and I just love this to death. So this is Sweet Sound Band doing an Eric Clapton song, our version of Wonderful Tonight.
Very nice.
Let me do one song, the favorite song in the whole wide world to me. Ah, yes. You guys familiar with Eric Clapton?
Would you tell everyone it's your favorite song? I knew it would do that.
Can I do that? you so much.
And take it back for disco.
All right.
Yes, that was Sweet Sound.
That's one of Dennis's favorite songs of all time.
And you were just talking about a big event in these movie houses. That was what that was originally. It was a movie house.
Yeah, it was a movie house, that's right.
And you'd all go out for this big event when you went to
Yeah.
these movie houses.
That's
great.
right.
Well, we're going to take a real quick break. We're going to come back and feature another song from the Bob Knight Four, John Roper and the Bob Knight Four. And so don't go away. We'll be right back after a few minutes.
Okay, here we
All right,
go.
We made it back.
That's right. We survived another commercial break.
We've been having a great time tonight. I mean, really enjoying
Yeah,
this.
reminiscing like this over the years. For us, it's been fun. I hope you folks have enjoyed it.
Getting to know a little bit about us together, it's an interesting thing.
Did you notice how Dennis's hair was so much darker back?
Yes.
Back on here.
Although I got to tell you, it was probably more just for men back then. I don't know. You never know. But anyway, from there, I have a video clip of us at Mother Kelly's with John Roper and the Bob Knight Four.
Is that what we're going to see next?
Going to see that right now.
Wow,
It's called
Mother
So
Kelly.
in Love.
That was in Cedarhurst, wasn't it?
Is it Cedarhurst?
I think so. Yeah, it was way down there.
But it was a packed house. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
As we stroll along together, holding hands, walking all along. So in love, always do, no one else but me and you. So in love, so much in love, so in love. As we stroll by the sea together, under stars twinkling high above. So much love that we do, no one else but me and you. So in love, so much in love, so in love, so in love, so in love, so much in love, so in love. We stroll along together. I tell you, I needed you so much. I love you, my darling. Can't you feel it in my heart? When we walk down the line together, we will bound to be together till we die. So much much love have we two? Just can't wait to say so in love, so in love, you and I. So in love, so in love, so in love, you and I. So in love, we're so alone together. I tell you I need you so much. I love you, my darling. Can't you feel my when we're walking down the aisle together? We will not be together till we die. So much love have we two, just can't wait to say I do. So in love, so in love, you and I. So in love, so in love, so in love, you and I. So in love, so in love, so in love, you and I. So in love.
All righty.
Okay, that's,
That was John Roper and the Bob
Yeah.
Knight 4 with me on the lead. You'll see Richie next time, I would imagine.
uh-huh.
Incidentally, if you ever want to see any more of the some of these videos, please go to YouTube.com or Facebook or any of this.
That's right.
You can pull in our names, put in the Sweet Sound Band or Bob Knight 4 or John Roper and the Bob Knight 4 or Reverend Joe Antaki or Reverend Dennis Gustaferri, and it's like I have 15 pages on Google if you ever want to see anything. So, so I want to say we had a great night tonight.
This was fun. This is an interesting, it's a little bit of a different take on what we normally do, but.
And thanks for the call, Ellen. But as usual, I get to sing my last song.
Yep, here he comes.
I want to thank everybody for staying in with us tonight. All right, well, we got that. Okay, I'd like to take a second just to honor God and country. Thank you very much, Joe. Reverend Joe. Thank you, Tom. Janine. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, why would fall? God bless America, my home, sweet home. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our propers to our first responders, to our police departments and our fire departments, and for the soldiers who are out there defending our freedom, and for the veterans who've been there and done that. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the greatest country in the world. Sing it out. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Our home, sweet home.
Good night, everybody. God bless. See you next week.